Welcome to Gone in 60 Seconds. Today we have got a PHEV. Yes, it is a Toyota Prius PHEV. Now we're going to have a look around, we're going to have a look inside and outside. We're going to take it for a quick drive and see what we think. Please do like and subscribe to the channel to find out more, and tell me in the comments what you think of this racing livery. As always, let's start with the outside. Now, first of all, you can tell it's got its racing spec livery on. It's great. This is a Prius, of course. It is a plug-in hybrid. Now, you can tell the style. You've all seen one of these before. They are on the roads, and it may seem like every taxi driver in the world owns one. And there you go. This is what it looks like in racing spec. You've got the light bar across the back, automatic boot that we love, and there you go. Handles built into the apex of the door card there, which I think is a win because it completely hides them. And the ones on the front are not poppy outy ones. They are a little bit more normal than that, which makes life nice and easy. The alloys on here are quite tasty, actually. I do like those, I must admit. Quite nice to have a car that isn't just an SUV as such. It is a bit more of a car. So we'll give it a ride in a minute and see what it's like to drive. Shall we take a look in the boot? Good news, you push and hold the button and it will pop itself open. Let's have a look. Now, it isn't the biggest boot in the world, or even in its class. However, it is quite a nice usable space, including pockets in the sides, and there's also space underneath for bits and pieces, which is useful. Cables in there, and that is mine, so that is just the way it goes. There is a plug there, and it is a standard 3-pin plug, so you've got a vehicle to load because you can power up a coffee machine or something if you're on holiday in it. There's your load cover, which is sort of flexy kind of fabric. 2 buttons, you can shut it and you can shut it and lock it, either or. Let's take a look inside, shall we? So here in the back of this latest generation Prius. Now, it's got plastic doors, but the touch points here are soft and squidgy. You've got little door bins there, so you can put a little drink in there. Pockets on the back of the seats, Isofix on the 2 outer seats with little plastic covers to protect it. You've also got charging on the bottom there, and of course there is a little bit of a hump in the middle because it is a plug-in hybrid rather than a full EV. Should we see if it's comfy? So in the back, I've got tons of space, actually, loads of room for my knees. I've got plenty of room for my head as well. Yeah, it's quite comfortable, actually. These seats are comfy. I mean, we've all sat in the back seats of one of these, haven't we? Anytime we've got an Uber anywhere. Decent armrest with cups, as you would expect. Yeah, comfortable and yeah, pretty hard wearing by the looks of it too. Do I think you can get 3 adults in here comfortably? I think you can, sat across the middle. However, the one in the middle is going to have their feet spread out. Luckily, you can put your feet under there, so there is just a little bit more room. But for a really, really long journey, probably not. So let's have a look around the inside of the car. So you've got these very, very comfortable fake leather seats, which I think are really, really nice. Your doors, as in the back, you've got scratchy plastics on the door cards, but you do have really squidgy plastic, really squidgy leathery kind of feel on the door handles where you're going to be touching. Now on the actual dash itself, you've got this kind of almost checkered flaggy carbon like metallic trim there, and then this is all soft and almost like a suede kind of effect. The system in the front is very, very smart, actually. It looks really good. It's nice, big size touchscreen. It's 12.3 inches, so it is a decent size. Your power button here, and Oh yes, we have ventilated seats in here, which are going to be very, very useful. But you have real buttons for your climate, including toggle switches, and those are all very useful. Now, your driver display is there. It's a little bit further back from you, so this is like where my face is. So you have to move your steering wheel to be in the right position to see everything. Luckily, on the steering wheel, you do get real buttons and toggles, which I think is always a win. And there's quite a lot of them as well. So everything is right by your hands, ready to use. Your door, again, your buttons all here, nice and simple. Everything is exactly where you'd expect it to be. Now, down here, first of all, thank you, Toyota, for leaving us sweets. That's very kind of you. You have got wireless charging here. You've got two USB-Cs here and a 12-volt. Cup holders. Here's your gear selector. And there's like a pockety thing here. Actually, that, I believe, is your wireless charger. Down there, you put your phone in there to wirelessly charge, not there. So, there you go. There's something we've learned. Parking brake, hold, everything you'd expect. And there is your little cubby hole with a couple of extra USB-Cs as well. What have we got in terms of glove box? We do have a glove box, and it is full size. There's a win. So quite a lot to tell you about in here. It does feel like a very nice car. You can see why lots of people buy them. Should we take it for a drive and see what it's like? So that's interesting. The little shifter, you actually have to pull it across and shift it like a manual. That's kind of cool. Right, we're in drive. Should we take it for a little spin? Oh, it's so silent. So, what do we know about this car? So this is the newest Prius. This is about 40,000, just under 39,995, I believe. So, handily just underneath the luxury tax bracket, or the expensive vehicle supplement, shall we say. It's also a plug-in hybrid, so you are still going to get some kind of benefit in kind tax break if you buy it as a company car. Now, the thing I like about this is it isn't just another churned out SUV where they've turned another car into a bigger, heavier, stacked, jacked up car. It's quite a nice car. It's quite nice in terms of shape, in terms of driving position. You feel like you're on the road, you feel like a proper driver in this. The way the tech is laid out in here makes life really, really simple. I like the driver display. I like the way it's all that way away. So it's not like you need a heads-up display and you don't need a screen right in front of you, because that kind of does both. And you don't need to take your eyes off the road at all. It's all right there, right in front of you. And I like that. Also, this big screen in the middle sticks up and sticks out like an appendage. However, it is done so in such a way that it has no glare from the sunshine coming in. It's really accessible, and all the buttons are right there, so you can touch them, and it's, yeah, I mean, it's really responsive. It works immediately when you touch it, which can't be said for all. But you've also got a volume button over here which dials up and down, and it's a real button. Having real buttons for your climate is also a big win. We love that. I have to say, I'm quite a big fan of how it drives, actually, because it's so little fuss. And you would very, very happily churn out hundreds and hundreds of miles in this. Maneuverability. It is lovely and maneuverable. It's really easy. I really like this. The steering wheel is quite small and compact, so you can flip it round. The gear, even though it's an automatic, it feels like a manual gear change, because you actually have to push it in and go and move forwards and backwards, which it's a bit of a novelty today, isn't it? Because with all cars being automatic where you just push a button or twiddle a knob, that, I like that. It's almost retro. Can you say that these days? It's almost retro in the way it feels, but also I like to sit there with my hand on it and drive like that. I rest my hand on it because you just get used to that, don't you? That way of driving. So it feels good to drive. And I like that. I do like it. I like the shape of it. I like the view out the back. It's not the biggest rear window, but you've got plenty of view, and you've got your cameras, and of course decent sized door mirrors. As I say, you do feel the bumps in it, but actually in terms of in its class, it is really good. It does smooth them out better than quite a lot of cars in this class. The Toyota have done a really good job of that. A really good job.
I didn't understand. Please try again using the louder speaking volume.
Hi Toyota, tell me a joke.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Don't say the word Toyota while you're in the car. 5 things I love about this Toyota Prius. Number 1, it's the gear shifter. It genuinely feels like a manual, even though it's an auto. The way you have to push it in and aside to move it up between reverse and drive, etc. is absolutely brilliant. I love that. Number 2, it's the tech in here. Not just the driver display, which also doubles up as a head-up display, doesn't it? But also this big infotainment screen. It is a massive, massive improvement on the old one in the Toyotas. Number 3, it's got to be the ventilated seats. And ventilated seats always get into my top 5 because I think they absolutely improve the quality of your ride and it feels really premium. Number 4 is the surprising space in the back, because there is loads of space in there and you probably wouldn't have expected there to be in the car with this kind of roofline. And number 5 is this racing spec paint job, which looks fabulous. To sum up, it feels great. The build quality of this is brilliant. I think it looks good. It's comfortable to drive, and it comes in under the luxury car tax. I think the only real drawback is the boot size, but you're gonna get that, aren't you, with a car of this shape and size. So if you can live with a smaller boot, this is quite a good buy. But overall, there's a lot to really, really like about this car, and I hope you like it too. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment the best place you've been in a Uber. Please do subscribe, it does mean a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.